Alright guys, back with more Mass Effect. That's right. So we've done with pretty much all the side quests for now. So let's head towards Noveria. The Council has received reports of geth interest in the corporate research colony of Noveria. The Council needs to know why. So we are gonna head towards Noveria. So let's get in there. Noveria is right here in the Horsehead Nebula in the back system. And Noveria is one of my favorite parts in the game. I like Noveria. And yeah, Noveria is okay. But before we actually land anywhere, let's survey the system first. Nope. Matrix writings. Nice. So let's land to Noveria. Noveria is a small, frozen terrestrial world, barely habitable by conventional definitions. It is privately chartered by the Noveria Development Corporation, who lease out labs to perform research too dangerous or controversial to be performed elsewhere. Given Noveria's unique situation, it is the source of many wild conspiracy theories. Colony founded. Nice. Alright. Good. So let's land in Noveria.
Approach control, this is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector and a berth.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted, Normandy. Confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
Alright, so we have finally landed on Noveria. Let's get out there. Now who to pick with me? I'm gonna take Liara and I'm gonna take Garrus. I like Garrus. Garrus is okay.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior
He's a cool dude.
atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
So we're at Noveria. Let's quick save here. And looks like there's a welcoming party.
That's far enough.
I'm on important business.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
You first.
We're the law here. Show some respect. I'm Captain Maiko Matsuo, Ilanis Risk Control Services.
I'm a Spectre. My name is Shepard.
Load of horse crap, ma'am. We will need to confirm that. Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Noveria. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
Citadel authority supersedes yours. Nobody takes my weapon.
Charge and lock! We are authorized to use lethal force. You have to the count of 3 to surrender your weapons. 1, 2, 3.
Captain Matsuo, stand down! We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational. Parasini-san will meet you upstairs. Behave yourself.
That's right. That's right. I'm a goddamn Spectre, I can do whatever I want in Citadel space.
Weapons detectors, don't mind the alarms. I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Analeas. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
Someone pissed in your security chief's coffee today?
She takes her job seriously. She is a valuable asset to the company. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? An Asari matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Benezia. She is here?
She's a threat to galactic peace. I'm here to bring her in or put her down.
The board doesn't like having outside problems dumped in its lap, Commander. Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Good. Give us directions and we'll be on our way.
You'll need to ask Administrator Analeas for clearance to leave this port.
Where can I find the administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
The Executive Board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
Is this privacy intended to hide illegal research?
This planet is beyond the jurisdiction of the Citadel. The law is what the Executive Board says it is. Do you know how valuable this planet is? How many advances in genetics and artificial intelligence got their start here?
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the Administrator's office.
She is here. I can't believe it. I imagine you want to talk to me, Shepard. About my mother.
We talked about her before. But things change when you're up against something. If it's her or me, who would you shoot?
I meant what I said before. Her actions are wrong. If you would feel safer leaving me on the Normandy, I will stay. But I would like to see her. Maybe I can persuade her to come peacefully.
I hope so. I accept your word, Liara. Let's get going.
Thank you, Shepard. That means a great deal to me.
Yeah. So Matriarch Benezia is here.
Welcome to Port Hanshan, the galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development. For your own safety and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel. If you have questions or concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always available. Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
So let's go talk to Administrator Analeas. So we can get access to the research labs where Admiral Matriarch Benezia is.
How can I help you?
I'd like to speak to Analeas.
One moment, please. Mr. Analeas?
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in.
Yeah. Alright, let's go.
You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain refugees from that urban blight called Earth.
Funny thing about humans, we're pretty loyal to our homeworld.
My homeworld is clean. Poverty is non-existent. If you take some perverse pride in that overheated, acid-washed slum, that is your business. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second-guessing of galactic law.
And I represent the second-guessing of galactic law.
Just so we understand each other. I will not allow you to harass our clients. This world is private property.
Do you do business with Saren?
Agent Saren? One of your Spectre compatriots? He is a major investor in Binary Helix Corporation, which is one of Noveria's backers.
Is Binary Helix developing weapons for him?
It's possible, given his interests. What our clients do in their labs is their business.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here. Benezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Skadi Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
Surface access, you say?
Cut off, I said. The roads are not suitable for travel. Don't make an issue of this, Shepard.
Forget him, Commander. If he won't help us, I'm sure someone else here will.
What brought her out here?
If I knew, I wouldn't be at liberty to say. She came here as Agent Saren's executor. She's here on business for Binary Helix. There were issues at Peak 15 that required Saren's attention.
What did you mean by personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari commandos.
Commandos? You didn't think that odd?
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Benezia from taking them.
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
I have no more questions at this time.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
So looks like we are denied access to the...
This isn't the only one with a pass to leave Hanshan. You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
I can bludgeon pretty hard.
Talk to Lorik Keen. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Enolaus.
How large are the facilities here?
We have 17 research complexes built into the mountains. Each is a self-sufficient facility housing a staff of hundreds.
Tell me about the companies that work on Noveria.
Over 250 high-tech firms rent our labs. Major shareholders include Elanus Risk Control Services, Binary Helix, and Synthetic Insights Limited.
Your guards work for ERCS, don't they?
The executive board gets a discount on facility security. Elanus also develops lethal and non-lethal weapons.
Binary Helix. They work in genetics?
BH is a leader in genetics and biotechnology. They try to keep a low profile in the media. Much of their research is in biotic modifications. That angers many Luddite, organic baseline, and fundamentalist groups.
Haven't I seen Synthetic Insights in the news lately?
They're one of only 4 corporations licensed by the Citadel Council to develop artificial intelligence. They attract many protests. No agitators have ever breached our security. That's why they invest heavily here.
I've taken up enough of your time.
Not at all, Spectre. This is my job, after all.
Alright, so Administrator Enolaus didn't want us to leave Hanshan because there's some sort of blizzard out there, which is I guess true. But we still need to get there, regardless. We need to stop Saren after all. So we need to find a key. So we can talk to that Lorik Queen guy. Or we can talk to this guy.
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanshan. News travels fast here. Indeed, esteemed Spectre. Your arrival was not greeted with any joy by the companies here. This one has a burden that you could ease. If an arrangement could be made, it would compensate you. This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs. You want me to use my status to smuggle for you? That is not inaccurate. I won't carry anything if I don't know what it is. This one must be discreet. Rest assured, the contents pose no threat to anyone within this port. I want to know where this package is going. This one's customer prefers to remain anonymous. Your customer would prefer to have his package. Tell me who it's for, or I walk out. Your words are not unreasonable. The customer is the Krogan called Inamorda. That one is a bounty hunter of some repute, and quick to anger. You understand this one's urgency. That other grows restless from the delay. I have no problem with that. This one humbly thanks the Spectre. The package will be delivered to your vessel. All you need do is bring it to this one. Please do not mention this to Administrator Anoleus. That one would levy fees. Is there anything else this one might help you with? Could I buy something now? Is there anything in particular the Spectre is looking for?
Okay, let's buy a medical upgrade and let's buy a Rosenkopf Materials license. Nice. I wouldn't...
Greetings, Spectre. Have you... Of course.
Is there's... Well, there's a light armor Quarium, but... We don't need that. Ursa heavy armor. Thermal armor. Ah, that... Yeah, it's not very good. Okay. So... Opold wants us to get... smuggle a package here. And we can do that. And... if you bring that package to Anoleus instead of Opold, Anoleus will give you a pass to leave a Han Shan. And that's the fastest way to get the pass. But I wanna get the pass a different way. I'm gonna do this Opold quest, but I'm not gonna return the package to Opold though. I'm gonna give it to the bounty hunter who is the recipient. Because he will give you more money compared to Opold. So fuck that jellyfish. There's the package. So let's head back. Let's take it to that bounty hunter.
Good day, Commander. I trust you are behaving yourself, not mixing yourself up in any questionable activities?
Of course not.
I don't generally get involved in that sort of thing.
No, of course. I thought you'd be too intelligent for such a thing. If you were, I would have to recite some tedious speech, then ask you to leave. Just so we understand each other.
Why are you still here? Are you guarding my ship?
All of the companies have secrets. Some of them deal in things that are not quite legal. Having a Spectre here makes them nervous. Anoleus-sama is buried under petitions to kick you off-world.
So you're waiting here in case he makes that decision?
It would be more accurate to say we are here to prevent incidents between employees and your crew.
There are guards everywhere. Are there that many problems here?
I am sure Parasini-san gave you the ultra-special blah-blah about business here. Everyone wants to be protected from everyone else, but everyone also thinks they have a special right to kick over everyone else.
Don't they have their own security forces?
Everything from hackers to mercenaries. They have investments to protect after all. But we are the only ones allowed to bear arms. Which is why the companies constantly try to bribe my people. I have a clear policy against freelancing. Anyone who works on the side is fired.
Your job is preventing problems, not solving them.
Most of my job is diplomacy. Two corps start yelling at each other, my people walk in, flash some ceramic, and they start talking civilly. If there is anything this job has taught me, it's how to be impartial.
Tell me about yourself.
You first. I'm just a security guard. I heard that there were no human specters. How did you get that job?
My crew and I were involved in Saren's raid on Eden Prime.
You disabled the nuke. That makes sense. Special Tactics likes people who can think on their feet. I served in the Marines for a decade, mustered out, and went private sector. I was under fire a few times, so I ended up leading this detail.
I'll be moving on.
Very good, Commander. Please stay out of trouble.
Get out of here.
Nice. So let's go talk to Lord Queen and let's give the Opold's package to Inamorda. Lord Keen has a plan on how to get a passport to leave a Han Shan.
I'm on duty, Spectre. I shouldn't be talking to you.
Do not be fooled by these civilized surroundings. This is a place of secrets and lies. The weather outside looks dreadful. Thank the goddess it's warm in here.
All right. Second floor. Or third floor.
Excuse me, I need a moment of your time. The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone. That makes you ideal for my job. You are a known quantity, or so Vargas will think. He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from my real intentions.
He's right there. Why not talk to him yourself?
I wish I could. I already bungled this myself. He realized I was not a real buyer.
I don't know anything about Binary Helix. What would I talk to Vargas about?
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What is your city's interest in Binary Helix? They do not manufacture amps.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Noveria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful ones. Commandos, to be specific. We want to assess any potential risk to Asari copyrights. You will present yourself as a buyer, on behalf of the Spectres or the Alliance. Discuss their military enhancement programs. Your real objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
What's in it for me?
Money, of course. I would be well paid for this. So would you. 500 credits.
You think this uniform's just for show? My job is to enforce the law, not break it.
Spectres are known for their moral flexibility. You more than most.
News reports and rumor take all the fun out of life. All right, I'm interested.
Excellent. Here's the cracking device. You will know it is done when it beeps. I've assembled a dossier on Vargas. If you would like, I could brief you on his behavior patterns.
I'll go see him now.
I hope to hear from you soon.
Fuck that smug Asari woman.
Can I help you?
Mr. Vargas, I'm Commander Shepard, a Spectre. I understand you work for Binary Helix.
That's correct. Rafael Vargas, sales. Were you interested in our services?
Actually, I wanted to warn you. An agent of the Aramali Council hired me to break into your network. She gave me this.
Oh, a cracking device. I appreciate your forthrightness, Shepard. Now that we know what to look for, our IT people can have a little fun with the Asari. We'll isolate their viruses and feed them false data. If you'll excuse me.
Any results?
Everything went as planned. You should see results soon.
Excellent. I will transfer 500 credits to your account.
I could easily call Mr. Vargas and tell him what I just did.
Did I say 500 credits? I meant 750. Good day, Spectre.
So we totally cheated that woman. Just because I can. So let's go talk to Inamorda now. He's right there.
Don't hang up. Elder brother, it's me. I'm on Noveria now.
What do you want?
What's that you're drinking?
Human blood with cinnamon. Find someone else to bother. What do you want?
I've heard Opal has something for you.
Like I care that you know? You his courier or something?
I am. I thought it would be better to deal with you directly.
Sit down a minute. I have a business proposal. I'm paying the Hanar more than I want. I'll bet he's paying you less than you want. Sell it to me directly.
Interesting. But exactly how much is this worth to you?
500 credits.
If you want to see more of the package than me beating you with it, make a serious offer.
I could snap your neck before you pull a weapon. But I like your negotiation skills. Reminds me of my father. I'll give you 750.
Deal. Pleasure doing business with you.
Likewise. Now go away. The gods wonder about people who trade packages for cash.
Nice. Let's decrypt this terminal. Security logs, unauthorized transmission. Not sure if you will receive this, Doctor, but it is imperative you make your way to the safe location. Your history with our organization has been leaked. Your base in the Newton system is no longer secure. I repeat, make your way to the safe location immediately. With our organization, and that organization is Cerberus. So yeah, that's a side quest that we can do after we're done with Noveria. So now let's talk to Lorik Queen, whatever.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Are you Lorik Keen? I've heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can old Turian like me possibly help you with?
I'm trying to find a way into the garage. I have places to go.
You need a pass. How fortuitous. I'm the manager of the local Synthetic Insights office. For the moment, at least. Mr. Analeus closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
I sense a connection there.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Analeus's actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Analeus would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
How did you get a pass?
I'm a manager. Most executives on Noveria are free to come and go as they will.
Why didn't Analeus cancel your pass clearance?
Why should he? There's nothing outside but snow and hungry Nathak.
You have a plan?
I do. However, there is one other... What is that charming human expression? Fly in the lotion? Violence against Mr. Analeus's thugs may be necessary. He has members of Hanshan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
If he's paying them under the table, they're mercenaries. I can kill mercenaries.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator. The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
Alright, so now we basically have to enter the Synthetic Insights office and get Lorik Queen's evidence of Analeus's corruption. So yeah, Analeus has shut down the Synthetic Insights office because he knows that Lorik has evidence of Analeus's money laundering or whatever he's doing. So he hired some mercenaries to try to scour the office and find the evidence. So we are gonna get the evidence for Lorik Queen so he can do what he pleases with it. Probably blackmail Analeus or just keep it to himself. And then he'll give us a garage pass. And we can leave Noveria. The synthetic insights office is right here. You can already see the guards.
Freeze! Hanshan security. This office is sealed.
What'll you do if I don't?
You're the Spectre, right? Laura Keene is under investigation.
Ananias is paying you to shake this place down. That makes you a criminal. I can kill criminals.
You're bluffing.
Everything the commander has said is true. I'd step aside if I were you.
He ain't paying me enough to take on Spectres or Alliance troops or whatever. How about this? You pretend you didn't see us, we'll pretend we didn't see you.
Yeah, so we got rid of those two guards, but there's still plenty of guards here that wanna attack us. Like you, and you're dead. Oh, my weapon overheated. Okay, okay, so that's how it's gonna be, huh? Bang, headshot. He flew. You're next. Weapon locker. Let's open that shit. Open that shit up. Even though I don't really need money anymore because I have all the Spectre weapons for Shepard. And yeah. But it doesn't hurt to get the Spectre weapons for everybody else though. Let's put immunity on and kill more guards. Boom. Let's open this door.
Area secured.
Technician kit. Save. There's Lorik Queen's office. Wall safe. You download the evidence from Lorik's computer. That's great.
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
Do you plan on making me leave?
Leave? You think I'm gonna let you walk out? Ananias would throw you off-world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
Your men are dirty, Sergeant. You're here off-duty, breaking the law for bribe money.
I didn't want to fight them. They fired first.
Well, I don't need a gun to rip you to pieces.
She died before she even got her gun out. What a piece of shit. Yeah. Sergeant Sterling ain't that badass. Alright, so we are pretty much done with this place now. We are free to return to Lorik Queen.
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office. Would you know anything about it?
It's probably Ananias' thugs ripping the place apart.
Smartass, huh? That's fine. I can work with that. Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting.
So now we have now that we have the evidence, we have plenty of options. We can talk to Lori Queen, we can talk to that woman, or we can talk directly to Ananias. And we are gonna talk to Ananias. I can also go report Captain Matsuo that her sergeant was a dirty cop. But it doesn't really award me with anything except extra dialogue with Captain Matsuo. So I'm not gonna do that because it's a waste of time. But I am gonna talk to Gianna Parassini. I wanna hear what she has to say.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parassini, Noveria Internal Affairs.
I don't have time for pleasantries.
Act natural. You want to blow my cover? You're meeting a beautiful woman for drinks, smile and laugh, pretend we're flirting. The executive board knows about Ananias' corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months. I want you to convince Keen to testify before the board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
Why don't you ask Keen directly?
I'm Ananias' secretary. You'd think he'd believe me? That he'd meet me in some dark alley with his evidence?
You work for Ananias. Can't you just take his records?
He's a crook, not a moron. He doesn't keep logs on his computer saying, this month I stole 3 million credits. Keen's testimony and records are everything I need to prove Ananias' guilt in one package.
I thought corruption was the rule on Noveria.
The rule is, don't rock the boat. Self-interest is tolerated if it doesn't interfere with business. Ananias is driving customers away.
If your executive board loses a few million credits, it's not my problem. I have my own mission.
Yes, fate of billions and all that. I couldn't possibly understand how important your work is. You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need. Favor for a favor.
Ananias is dirty. It might be best to help her.
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
How can I get to Peak 15?
The shuttles are down, so you'd have to drive up. If you get Keen to testify, I'll get you into the garage.
Do you know why the matriarch is here?
Something to do with Peak 15. She arrived after we received their Code Omega, automated warning of a containment breach. She came with an escort of Asari commandos. They took the last shuttle up to Peak 15 with a load of crates.
Do you know what she had in the crates?
No idea. The commandos wouldn't let anyone near them. They seemed heavy, though.
What's happening up on Peak 15?
Before the weather closed in, Hanshan received a Code Omega signal from him. Code Omega means a terminal breach of safety protocols. No one goes up until the crew sends an all clear.
That doesn't tell me much.
That's all I've got. No one knows what's going on up there.
Alright, I'll talk to Keen and see if I can convince him.
Thank you. You know where I work. Come talk to me once you know if he'll play ball.
Alright, so now we have to convince Keen to testify against Ananias. And Gianna Parassini will get us a pass then. So let's convince Lori Queen.
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me. She wants you to testify against Ananias.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it. I have no interest in a public spectacle.
If necessary, yes. Do what I tell you to, or Ananias will find what he's looking for.
It is good to have all our cards on the table. I regret that you have a better hand. Very well, I will testify. Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact. I will wait here.
As you can see, I received 25 renegade points. And this quest is a bit buggy, and I will show you what happens next.
I I have not been contacted regarding our arrangement yet. Are things in hand?
Did you see an Asari matriarch recently?
Yes, she caused quite a stir. It's not every day a matriarch arrives with a guard detail of commandos.
Is it so unusual to see a matriarch?
They rarely venture beyond Asari space. To see such an esteemed figure is surprising. Lady Benezia was also dressed for her role. An Asari in a pinstriped suit set tongues wagging among the younger male employees, so to speak.
Young males have an unhealthy obsession with my species.
Armed commandos were allowed on Noveria?
I don't know if they were disarmed. Of course, one can't confiscate biotic powers. Saren, and by extension, Benezia, is an important person. By that I mean an investor who might sell stock, if denied.
You know why Benezia is here?
She claimed to be Saren's assistant, here to get a certain project back on track. I suspect she meant Peak 15.
I have a different question.
Humans are full of questions. I should write a book about it while I have the time to spare.
I finished the job, but in internal
now
affairs...
that you have my property,
as you can see,
how I use it. I have no interest in a public
as you can see by asking about Matriarch Benezia, I have a second chance to make Lord Queen to testify against Anoleas.
If necessary, yes.
Very well.
Thus,
I will testify.
gaining me another 25 renegade points.
Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact, I will wait here.
And I will do this.
Yes,
I have a different question.
So I will get my renegade points to full.
I have not been contacted. Yes, she caused quite a... Humans are... Now that you have my property... Very well, I will testify. Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact, I will wait here.
And this works both ways.
Did you see
if you have
it's not every day a matriarch arrives with a...
I have a different question.
If you have
I finished
now that you have my property. Very well, I will
we're done. So if you have for example enough charisma, enough charm to pick the Paragon option instead of the Intimidate option, you will gain Paragon points instead of Renegade points. So you can also maximize your Paragon points. But there's another exploit that you can do that you can do to maximize your Paragon points. So that exploit that you saw right there is the only way to maximize your Renegade then and there. And there's two ways for a Paragon. There's two ways to exploit Paragon points. And that's with Lori Queen, and then there's another side quest that we are gonna probably do after Noveria. But yeah, now I have maximum Renegade points. As you can see, I can put my final point in Intimidate. I have maximum Intimidate, so that's great. And yeah, I'm gonna be maximizing my Paragon points as well, but that's gonna be a bit later. Though. So there you saw, now I have maximized my Paragon points, I mean Renegade points, and when I get back to Normandy, Admiral Hackett should contact me about a side quest.
Spectre, have you given any more consideration to my offer?
It took some persuasion, but Keen has agreed to testify.
That's a world of stress off my back. I'll take the evidence for safe transport. I didn't think you'd help me, being a Spectre and all. I guess some of you can be alright.
That's some gratitude you got there.
Sorry, I'm used to having my guard up. When people find out I'm internal affairs, they treat me like a traitor. While you were working on Keen, I got you a garage pass. Be careful up there. I have an arrest to make. Wish I had time to change into something easy to move in. I hate skirts.
This is an outrage. I'll see that you never work in this sector again.
Yeah, get a move on.
You, Shepard! I demand you place this bitch under arrest!
You have the right to remain silent. I wish to God you'd exercise it. See you around the galaxy, Commander. I owe you a beer.
I could have also, when Gianna Parasini tells me the truth that she is an undercover agent, I could have gone to Anoleias and told her that his secretary is an internal affairs agent, and then Anoleias and Gianna would have killed each other. Anoleias would have called Gianna to his office, and they would have exchanged laser shots, and they would have both died, basically. And then you can loot the pass from Anoleias' corpse. So then that awards you obviously with renegade points. But yeah. So now we got a garage pass, and we apprehended Anoleias as well.
Have you brought the package?
I sold the package to Inamorta.
The other did what? The Spectre has betrayed this one? The Spectre has cost this one much. Perhaps more than you know. This one's livelihood depends on that income.
You were breaking the law. If a real police officer had caught you, you'd be in jail for years.
This one wishes the other to leave now.
Have it your way.
Nice. So yeah. That's that. So pretty easy to get maximize your renegade points. Of course, I could have maximized them by just playing the game normally. But if I had a chance to get the maximum renegade points then and there, so
I heard the administrator
it doesn't really matter, especially since my intimidate was already very high.
He was corrupt.
Most people here are. I wish you could take them all down. So what can I do for you today?
You seem like you have an ear to the ground. What's happening around here?
There's the problems up on Peak 15. Synthetics Insights was shut down by Anoleias, and the matriarch came through.
I have to go.
You need anything? I'll be here.
He couldn't tell us anything that we already didn't know.
Access to the garage is restricted.
I have authorization. Excuse me.
Yes, that's genuine. Drive safely. The weather's supposed to be pretty bad out in the Alutsk Valley.
Okay. So there's geth here. Surprise, surprise. I'm gonna unlock this vehicle and I'm gonna use it to attack the geth. Ooh. Fucking overheat.
What did you do here, Commander?
Only what I had to. I didn't ask the geth to attack.
Geth, you expect me to... Where did they come from?
If I were to guess, the matriarch packed them in the shipping container she arrived with.
I don't believe that. We did thorough scans of those. There were no power sources, no element zero masses. If Benezia Sama's containers were packed with these things, there are many more out there.
I need numbers, Captain. A dozen? 100?
Dozens, at least. They're machines. You could pack them tightly.
I must report to the executive board. If word gets out about loose geth, there may be an investor panic.
Okay. So, yeah. There's our Mako that we can use to travel to Peak 15. And we're gonna deal with all the troubles that are going on in there and find Matriarch Benezia. Should be no problem. Yeah, as I was saying for the renegade points, renegade points doesn't really get you anything except it will unlock you more intimidate ranks, and it will also unlock you a side quest. And same with Paragon. Paragon points will unlock you charm point slots and a side quest. So that's why I want to get them both to maximum, so I can get both of the side quests. I don't really care about anything else.
Securing point.
So that's why I did that. If I didn't care about the side quest, I wouldn't have even bothered exploiting like that. A lot of geth here trying to stop us, obviously. Ooh. Something to loot in here. Loot everything. Nice. Quick save failed. I'm still in combat, so that's why. Boom. Now I can quick save. Ah, that's Medichel. I don't need medical. Almost at the peak 15. There it is. That's the facility. Long drive. Almost there. I'll probably save and end the video once I reach the facility. And then I'll finish the rest of Noveria in the next video. Probably. Hopefully. All right. Let's put tungsten rounds in. For Garrus as well. Liara, yeah, you can use the cryo rounds. Or proton rounds. Proton rounds would be actually better against the geth. And I'm gonna have you use a combat scanner as well, even though it probably won't be enough to block the geth jamming. Juggernaut.
I've lost shields.
Ooh. It killed Liara. That's unfortunate. Oh, there's a Krogan in there. Let's kill it. Oh my god, come on. That Krogan's down. Boom. One more Krogan left. And he's dead.
User alert. All Peak 15 facilities have suffered a great deal of damage.
Nice.
Biohazard materials present throughout facility. Virtual intelligence user interface offline.
We'll need to get the reactors back online.
Why are the turrets facing the wrong way?
Want to keep their people in as much as they want to keep others out.
So finally at the Peak 15 facility. Let's find out what's going on in here. What the hell is that? Singularity.
What were those things?
Xenobiology is not my field. Maybe someone in the labs knows.
Oh crap. Throw. Yeah, those are not fun. They do poison. Those are arachni. They do poison damage. But I have immunity, so I'm fine. Let's just search the place. Throw. Boom. Let's quick save. I will always quick save before an elevator because the elevator can get stuck and then you have to load the game. So quick saving before an elevator is recommended, especially on Noveria. The elevators tend to get stuck.
A backup power system, Commander. It must be for the station's mainframe.
The damage is not extensive. It could be repaired.
Critical startup error. Virtual intelligence user interface offline. Manual boot required.
Alright. We got the power on, but now we have to put the turn on the VI interface who basically operates this facility. So let's enter the VI core. I can use 100 Omnigel to repair it instantly, or I can attempt a manual reactivation. I'm gonna do the manual reactivation. Wait. What the hell am I doing? I messed up. Gonna try again. There we go. Core reactivated.
It looks like you're trying to restore this facility. Would you like help?
How do I shut this thing up?
This system is monitored to respond to the name Mira. May I ask your name?
Commander Shepard. I work for the Citadel Special Tactics and Reconnaissance.
One moment, please. Council authority confirmed. You are entitled to secure access of all systems. Please note that queries relating to corporate secrets require privileged access. Privileged access is only available to Binary Helix executives. This system is ready to process queries. You may access me at any holographic interface within Peak 15.
I need to find Matriarch Benezia.
Lady Benezia departed on the passenger tramway to the Rift Station subsidiary labs. User alert. The tramway system is currently inoperable.
What's the situation here?
One moment, please. Diagnostics in progress. Critical failure. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. Critical failure. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger tram systems are offline. Report complete. Do you have an additional system status query?
What are the landlines, and why are they disabled?
The landlines connect my mainframes here at Central Station to the various sub-facilities of Peak 15. This allows the crew to remotely access my databases from the comfort and security of their labs. When emergency protocols were implemented within the hot labs, the cabling was automatically ejected.
How do I reconnect the landlines?
The landlines are designed for easy reconnection. The router for the landlines is on the roof of operations. Simply activate the controls and the hardware will reconnect and reboot automatically.
Do you know why the reactor was shut down?
I'm sorry, but I was offline at the time. Shutdown could occur if reactor breach seems likely, or in the case of catastrophic laboratory containment failure. Emergency guidelines suggest the frigid environment will kill biological contagions. It may also damage mechanical ones.
Turn off the heat and hope the cold puts whatever you have unleashed to sleep.
What do I need to do to get the power back on?
The valves to the helium-3 fuel line must be opened. This can be done at the controls on the reactor assembly proper.
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
Tell me what occurred immediately before you shut down.
Stage 1 alert issued at Hot Labs. Contaminants released from Laboratory Pod Gamma. Emergency protocols implemented. Stage 2 alert issued at Hot Labs. Isolation tube breached. Tram shut down. Landline to Hot Labs disconnected. Stage 3 alert issued locally. Contaminants in tram tunnels. Station shutdown and evacuation initiated. Code Omega sent.
The creatures we've encountered here, did they come from the labs?
I'm sorry, Commander. Inquiries related to our research require privileged access. Only executives of Binary Helix have that level of clearance.
Why were you taken offline?
In the event, Peak 15 must be sterilized for security purposes. My program and data are purged.
They kill you if something goes wrong?
My systems are permanently disabled. To be killed, I would need to be alive. I am merely a database program.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency
we basically have to repair this
procedures.
facility before we can advance any further. I'm gonna leave the repairing for the next video. And in the next video we can pretty much complete Noveria as a whole as well.
Landline connections are disabled.
So see ya then.
Passenger trams are offline.
Goodbye.